Hello! Today I am going to read you a story again. Naughty Bears. One sunny summer's day, Ben and Fraser's parents told them to pack their things as they were going to the beach. Yippee! Said Ben. Can we take our teddies? As long as you keep an eye on them this time, said Daddy. We don't want to spend all afternoon looking everywhere for them if you lose them again. Ben and Fraser took their teddies everywhere they went. But they were always losing them. And then there was a great hunt to find them. But the truth was that when no one was looking, the naughty little teddies would run away in search of excitement and adventure. Today was no different. The family arrived at the beach and unpacked their things. Daddy sat reading a newspaper and Mommy took out a book. Soon Ben and Fraser were busy building sand castles. When the naughty teddy saw that no one was looking, they jumped up and ran away giggling all along the beach. Let's go exploring, said Billy, who was the oldest bear. I can see a cave over there. He pointed a dark hole in the rocks close to the water. It looks a bit dark and scary, said Bella. Don't be silly, said Billy. You're a bear, aren't you? I thought that bears like dark caves. The little bears clambered over the rocks and into the cave. It was very deep and very dark. Just then, Bella spotted something gleaming on the floor. She picked it up and showed it on Billy. Gold! Said Billy in excitement, taking the little coin from Bella. This must be a smuggler's cave. Maybe the smugglers are still here. Let's take a look. No, said Bella. They could be dangerous. Let's go back. She turned and ran back outside, where she saw to her horror that while they had been exploring, the tide had come in and cut the rocks off from the beach. Billy, she called, come quickly, we're stranded. Meanwhile, Ben and Fraser had finished making sandcastles and found that their teddies were missing. Oh no, groaned Daddy. Not again! The family hunted high and low along the beach, but there was no sign of bears to be found. Maybe they've been washed out to the sea, said Fraser, his voice trembling at the thought. Back at the cave, the naughty teddies could see their owners looking for them. They jumped up and down, waved their paws. It's no use, said Bella. They can't see us. We're too small. Don't worry, said Billy, trying to sound braver than he felt. Just then, two men appeared from the other sides of the rocks. The teddies froze. This must be the smugglers. They trembled in fear as the men picked them up, clambered over the rocks, and tossed them into a little boat that had been hidden from view behind the rocks. The teddies clung together at the bottom of the boat as the men jumped in and began to row. Where were they taking them? Oh, Willie, I'm so frightened, whispered Bella. Do you think they are going to hurt us? No, Bella, I'm sure we'll be fine, answered Billy. But inside, he didn't feel so sure. He was really very worried that they would never get home or see Ben and Fraser again. Bella started to cry in little muffled whimpers, and big tears rolled down her cheeks. If we ever get back home, I'm never going to run away again, she sobbed. There, comforted Billy, patting her gently. After a while, the boat stopped and the men jumped out. They grabbed the bears and held them in the air high above their heads. One of the men called out in a loud voice, "Has anyone lost their bears?" Everyone on the beach looked up, and Ben and Fraser raced over to grab their bears. Daddy came running over to join them. He and the boys thanked the men for bringing the bears back. "We've been looking everywhere for them," said Ben and Fraser, grinning with relief. "We found them up by the cave," said one of the men, pointing over to the cave. "You kids must have left them there, but the boys have been here building sand castles all afternoon," said Daddy, looking puzzled. No one ever did find out how the naughty bears got to the cave or where the little coin in Billy's pocket came from. But from then on, Daddy said they had to stay at home. The naughty teddies didn't really mind. They had enough adventures for the time being, and it gave them lots of time to play their favorite game, hide and seek. The end.